Have you ever had a dream that took over a decade to come true? For actress Zoey Deutch, a casual comment from a legendary director on her very first film set planted a seed that just blossomed into the role of a lifetime. Let's dive into the incredible full-circle story behind her latest movie. 11 years ago, a 19-year-old Zoey Deutch was on the set of Richard Linklater's comedy, Everybody Wants Some. It was her first big movie, and she was terrified. She was so convinced she was going to be cut from the final film. She was riddled with anxiety. She remembers thinking, "He hates me, and I'm terrible." She knew her character could easily be lifted out if the movie ran too long. So imagine her surprise when in the midst of all this self-doubt Linklater, the acclaimed director of Boyhood and The Before trilogy, casually mentioned that he dreamed of one day casting her as the iconic French New Wave actress Jean Seberg. For Zoey, that little comment was a lifeline. It was the first sign that maybe, just maybe, she wasn't going to get fired. Fast forward more than a decade, and that offhand remark has become a reality. Zoey Deutch, now 30, is starring as Jean Seberg in Linklater's brand new film, Nouvelle Vague. It's a French-language love letter to the golden age of French cinema, which just debuted on Netflix. The film dramatizes the making of Jean-Luc Godard's 1960 masterpiece, Breathless, the movie that turned Seberg into an international icon with her signature pixie cut. For Zoey, this journey feels almost surreal. She grew up in a Hollywood family. Her dad is director Howard Deutch, and her mom is actress Lee Thompson. She started auditioning in high school, and it wasn't long before she landed that part in Everybody Wants Some. She vividly remembers Linklater picking her up from the airport himself, playing the film's future soundtrack in the car. The cast even lived together on his ranch during filming. To go from that experience as a teenager to collaborating with him again as a mature woman has been, in her words, so enlightening. But there was a catch, a pretty big one. When she took on the role of Jean Seberg, Zoey didn't speak a single word of French. That didn't stop her. She dove headfirst into language lessons long before the contracts were even finalized. She also committed to the role by chopping off her hair into Seberg's famous crop. She recalls Linklater emailing her a week before the haircut, getting a little nervous because they hadn't secured all the funding yet. He was worried she'd cut her hair and the movie might fall through. Even with the role secured, those old anxieties from her teenage years tried to creep back in. As she prepared to fly to Paris, she started wondering if Linklater was considering other actresses with more international appeal. But the moment she landed in the City of Light, everything changed. The shoot was a true indie, guerrilla-style production. No fancy trailers or dressing rooms. It was just the cast and crew running around Paris, stealing shots on the fly. Netflix only acquired the film after its premiere at Cannes. Zoey says she thrives in that kind of chaos. It reminds her of a recent movie where she was filming on Hollywood Boulevard, acting with real people and getting them to sign waivers afterward. She even had someone put a snake around her neck. She says that kind of running filmmaking makes her feel alive. This project also marks a huge personal evolution for Zoey. For much of her career, she believed that being hard on herself was the key to being a better actor. She spent so much time and energy battling that inner critic. She recently saw a young actress going through the same self-doubt and realized how counterproductive it all was. With the help of her acting teacher, she even created a character to represent that negative voice and performed a ritual to finally say goodbye to it. The change is undeniable. She laughs about it now, saying she's constantly pitching new ideas to Linklater. What do you think about a movie on Natalie Wood? Or is there a role for me in Merrily We Roll Along? The self-doubting 19-year-old has been replaced by a confident woman who is unafraid to go after what she wants. From a nervous newcomer to the star of a French-language art house film, Zoey Deutch's journey is a powerful reminder that sometimes the biggest dreams take time, courage, and a little bit of faith from someone who sees your potential before you do. What do you think of this incredible story? Are you going to check out Nouvelle Vague? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from the world of film. See you next time.